Some of the neighborhoods that I've seen more activity in this year so far, and if I'm talking specifically Oakville, for me personally in Oakville has been Southeast Oakville. There's been some attention down there where I've had some clients that have been looking in that area. Mind, they're not looking at $20 million homes, they're looking at that $3 to $5 million price range.
Right.
So we've certainly seen some more activity happening at that price point from a buyer perspective. The inventory on the sales side has been bouncing up and down a bit. You can't buy a lot of home for $3 million in Southeast Oakville, but
No.
people keep looking. So we have had some activity there. Traditionally, Joshua Creek has been an extremely attractive and busy area, but I found that it's dropped off a little bit, and that's my home neighborhood, so I'm very partial to that area. But we have definitely seen a drop off in activity here, both in listings and sales. The days on market have certainly pushed out. What I am finding is areas like Glen Abbey are getting some attention. You got a great school system there. It's an established community. You can still get a decent home there, good size home there for in that $2 million range or less. And I have actually seen a lot of activity. I've talked to a lot of clients there that are looking to get on the market, but I've also had buyers that have been taken in that area looking for homes. So that's been one of the areas I've seen probably a little uptick in activity over the last couple of years.
And certain streets in Glen Abbey, you have really nice square footage too. So from a value perspective, there's definitely opportunity there.
Well, Glen Abbey's expanded as well because we had that whole new Encore project that launched about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And those people have moved in, and we're actually starting to see some turnover in there now. And they've really been struggling with those higher end homes with the price points. So
absolutely.
That's actually not been the biggest part of Glen Abbey. It's more when you get over between like Dorval and Third Line, that pocket in there, the real Glen Abbey part of it, that's where we've been seeing a lot of activity happening.
Absolutely, it makes sense. You know, what I'm seeing is, pockets like Dundas, for example, or Aldershot in Burlington. Those are communities that are really desirable in west of Oakville. And those communities, what I see a lot of is buyers wanting to get into those communities, and usually we're plagued by really low inventory.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a lot of great homes in both Aldershot and Dundas that, if you're looking in those communities, you've got your choice at various price points and various property types. In Dundas, I can think of homes right now that are regularly used in movies at $2.8 million, Victorian mansion, all the way down to condos and everything in between, and you've got your choice. Whereas in the past, that hasn't always been the case. I've got clients where it's taken 8 to 12 months to find them the right house in Dundas. I've got clients who, when they were looking, there was only six active listings on market of any type. Now you've got 10 times that.
So John, you said you're seeing a lot more homes on the market in Dundas. Are you still seeing the sales, or is it just
sales
an
are still
explosion?
there? Sales are still there, albeit less, less rapid pace.
You're just seeing more inventory come on?
But yeah, more inventory coming on, and those who are looking are having an opportunity now to maybe make a little bit more rational decision with a bit more time. They're having their conditions included in their offer, whereas in the past it was you had to decide in 6 minutes and no conditions.
Right, right.
So there's an opportunity, I think, to make better decisions and get where you want to be. So it's, will people take those opportunities? Maybe not. They're concerned about interest rates and other factors right now, inflation.
It's on the seller side as well. You've got sellers out there that are up against those interest rates, and we've seen a lot of homes, even in these neighborhoods we're talking about, we've seen a lot of homes that were sold just 1, 2, 3 years ago that are back on the market again. Yeah. Because those people are up against some interest rate issues that they didn't forecast for when they bought the house. Now all of a sudden they're talking 60, 70, 80% increases in mortgage rates, mortgage payments, and those houses are hitting the market again. And unfortunately, they're not getting any appreciation. Some of them are selling at a loss.
Chances are, if purchased in the last, say, 18 to 24 months, you won't be making a profit unless you've substantially altered the property in some way. We're starting to see some of that crop up in some of those neighborhoods I mentioned, and I'd imagine you're probably seeing some of that out around Aldershot and Dundas as well. Yeah, same thing.